I mean, if you call it caution, then obviously there's also a caution to all political parties, and in particular the ANC. And the ANC's, and it's got to do with, we've agreed on a constitutional democracy. We've agreed on constitutionality. We've agreed on a system where people are allowed to exercise their rights. We have got a beautiful chapter 2 of the Constitution, which is a Bill of Rights. And fortunately or unfortunately, some of these constitutional clauses find it gets dragged into a political system. And that's why I said to you earlier that a political system and political rationality is about the question of the balance of forces and how people actually play that balance of forces out. So there is also a caution to the political party, especially when it goes to Congress, is to continue to respect the constitutional separation of powers between the judiciary, the executive, and Parliament. But I think the nice thing about South Africa is that we come from an era of deep polarization, and the idea of continuously working towards building some sort of social cohesion, some sort of cohesion between the constitutional structures of the state, and to continuously battle, because of the nature of our constitution, there's no particular structure that is free from influences, whether it's societal influences, whether it's political influences, whether it's the judiciary influences, whether it's the media and the way the media sees South African society. I think for me is that if we uphold that, and continuously make sure, the ANC continuously make sure that it will continue to respect the constitutionality of matters and also what the judiciary is saying, then we okay. But I also think that what is very critical is that we have a system of governance which all political parties agree to. And that system of governance, because of the contest of ideas, the contest of ideologies, and the unfortunate thing of the personalization of the politics and the leadership battle that's going on in the party and in structures, it creates problems. And then the key thing is that access to resources does play is a key problem within it, because people join. My view, there's some people that join the ANC for core values, principles, policies, what it stands for, etc. There are other people that join the ANC because it's a quick access avenue to resources, to influence, to capture the state, and to do things which the ANC as an institution is not standing for, you know. So there is a need for serious caution for the ANC to find very quickly the standard of measure to determine what makes a good member of this particular organization. And the same goes for any other political party. Because you see in our country that members of political parties who are not happy with what's going on, and I think it's unfortunate people use the phrase disgruntled, because I think it's an element of not happy with what's going on, and how they're not being elected because of the contest. Take the party to court, their parties to court. We see it in the other opposition parties, and it's not. A party is a free association. If you don't like it, the direction the bus is driving, get off the bus. Construct a new bus, build a new system, build a new party, and then contest. But it's got to do with, probably, and in most instances, got to do with the ANC's ability to mobilize and to have sufficient influence on how South African society looks like, how the state looks like, and how people interact with each other. But constitutionality is a key thing, And that's the binding glue. That's the binding glue between all of us, and that's why people, for real or apparent reasons, are able to take political parties to court.